Practically every night here in Ukraine, bombs fall across the country, creating a life of dread and fear with no indication the present moment will be changing.
On the surface, Kyiv looks and feels like any other European city. But looks can be deceiving.
Because you know that you're in constant danger, it makes you understand that your life is in constant threat, and it just like fills you with this desperation and fear.
That fear yielding new rituals, like the nightly pilgrimage underground for many into the subway stations, just in case. It's hardly an excessive precaution. 3.5 years later, Kyiv still coming under fire as Russia's missiles and drones rain down. Despite the air defenses, impacts are inevitable, and Ukrainians can only hope their homes and lives are spared. But those prayers are not always answered. The most recent major attack on Kyiv damaging districts across the capital, including a direct hit on an apartment building. Days of rescue crews combing through the rubble, looking for survivors. It's that same look on those countless faces that tell you all you need to know. Name by name, hour by hour, hope fades. Despite encouragement from loved ones to keep the faith, Katerina Naralnik already knows the truth.
My children are gone. They're not alive anymore.
It takes 3 days for the scope to come into focus. 31 killed, including 5 children. Over 150 more injured. Thursday morning's attack on Kyiv, the single deadliest since 2024. Other cities like Mykolaiv and Odessa hit as well in the following days, with heavy fighting ongoing in the east. All after President Trump announces new deadline of this weekend for Russia to move towards peace.
How common is this? How often do you have to respond to impacts on civilian sites like this?
Ordinary civilians are suffering every day.
And yet, in the shadows of war, life tries its best to go on.
People here in Ukraine are watching the back and forth and the tough talk between Moscow and Washington very closely. But there's little optimism that anything is going to be changing because they believe that Russia needs to truly, at its core, want to make peace. And with the scale of the attacks they've seen in recent days, they don't think that's the case. In Kyiv, Robert Sherman, News Nation.